So before we continue to do some color, we're going to create the border. The border is very simple. You can use the pattern brushes if you want, or you can also just create the shapes you want using the pen tool or shape tools and just duplicating it. So you can see I'm going to click and then hold shift. Make sure we have a stroke key and bump that up. Make sure it's rounded. And what we can do is I can select that and use the reflect tool again. Reflect that path. And then I can just press Control G to group it. And then once again, holding Alt, select it and line up the strokes. And then just like that. And then press, once you've done that, we'll just do it again. And then you can press Control D to make that copy like that. And you can delete those. So you can see that we have this nice zigzag effect. You can also just make a path as well. Go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and go to Zigzag, which is at the bottom there. And press Preview, and you can see if you bump up the ridges, you can get that nice zigzag effect. So there's a few ways you can do it. And then make sure you tick absolute. See, relative will just make it a bit weird. You can make the sizing. So you want to make sure it's the right size. So we've got 4 points here. So maybe we want to do it like 24. And you can change the smooth if you want, or just leave it like that. So you can see. Just press OK. So I'll just move this out of the way, and if we drag that into the center, make sure you to find the center, we can just drag a box just to quickly measure it up. So you can see that the center is there. And so that's fine. So we can also go back. You can see how it's not touching the border there, which I want it to do that. We go back to Effect, Distort, Zigzag. You can apply new effect. Once again, you can go Preview, and you can actually get these weird shapes actually. So if you do it again, it's going to add the same zigzag effect on top of that. So you can see we can get this like weird effect, which actually looks pretty cool. And you can change the ridges again. So we can play with the ridges, or just turn the ridges to 0, and it's just going to affect the size. It's going to double it. So now you can see that the zigzag is still 4 points, and it's just bumped it up to the top here. And now what we can do is just use the guidelines and make a box. And what you can do, if you go to strokes, you can actually change the stroke and what to align it to. So if you want to align it on the inside, you can change it like that, or on the outside, or in the center like that. If you put it on the inside, you can see it will make the border stay within the lines, which is what we want. And then I might move this slightly up so it covers that. And then, we can change the border to 2 points or 4 points, which looks fine. So we've got that. And we can just actually extend this out all the way. If we do one side, we can actually just copy it for the bottom as well. Let's move that stroke in. And you can see we've got a bit of this outside area. We might just move these to one side. Can actually bring that in. If you want to see how we can see this curve out here, we want to make sure that there's space for that. And then once again, use the pen tool. I want to get like this flower up. So you can do it like that, or it'll be probably better to make it here and then reflect it, and then make a circle in the center as well. Then group that and then shift it, hold shift, and you can see it will put it on a 45-degree angle. We'll make a copy so we don't miss out. Do it like that. So we've got this weird flower thing. And just like that. And then we can even align it to the corner there if you want. And then, so make sure it's on rotate. So I did 15 degrees, and we can leave it like that. Make sure it's lined up. And then once again, we're just going to reflect these. And then I'm going to select this, reflect it. Make sure it's grouped so it's clean. Copy that. Select this top border. Go to find the center point and then reflect it. And we're going to do horizontal and press copy. And that should make it the border on the bottom there. So now you can see that's even. And then we might have to edit these strokes here, which is fine. So we know that it's all even. Just make a copy like that. And then we can just select all this, hold Alt, and then actually just drag this across. So just like that, because you know it's exactly the same. And we're actually just gonna bring this. And there you have it. I don't know why that's down there, but you can see there we've got our nice little border there, and it's looking nice. So if I turn that off, you can see that we've got a border, we've got a nice corners, and it's looking pretty cool.